Have you ever felt that unspoken tension when you're around an INFJ? What if the quiet, introspective nature of INFJs is the very reason they can leave others feeling both drawn in and unexpectedly intimidated? Today, we're challenging a common misconception that being soft-spoken or reserved equates to being harmless. Instead, we'll reveal how the deep, reflective qualities of INFJs can create an aura of mystery and power, so potent that others can feel overwhelmed without a word being spoken. Prepare to uncover the hidden dynamics that make INFJs both empathetic and, at times, inadvertently intimidating. INFJs are often described as gentle souls with profound insights, known for their empathy and strong inner vision. However, beneath this calm exterior lies a potent force that many find both inspiring and, paradoxically, intimidating. In today's video, we explore why INFJs, despite their quiet demeanor, have a magnetic presence that can unsettle even the most confident personalities. This isn't about labeling INFJs as aloof or unapproachable. Rather, it's about understanding the complex interplay of emotional depth, intuition, and self-protection that shapes their interactions. We'll delve into how their internal world, filled with rich emotions and unspoken truths, can manifest as a form of silent power that commands respect and sometimes fear. Whether you're an INFJ seeking to understand your impact on others or someone who's curious about the mysterious aura INFJs carry, this video offers insights into how to harness and appreciate the strength that comes from being quietly intense. The path to understanding why INFJs can unintentionally intimidate others is paved with a variety of internal and external challenges. In this section, we delve deep into the multifaceted obstacles that not only shape the INFJ experience but also contribute to the paradox of being both deeply empathetic and inadvertently imposing. By analyzing these issues in detail, we can better understand how INFJ's quiet intensity, profound intuition, and reflective nature create an aura that many find overwhelming, even when there is no deliberate attempt to dominate or distance. One of the fundamental challenges INFJs face is that their calm, introspective demeanor is often misconstrued as aloofness or even superiority. In a society that praises overt assertiveness, the INFJ's quiet confidence can be misinterpreted in several ways. INFJs possess an energy that isn't loud or flashy but is powerfully felt by those around them. Their mere presence can evoke curiosity or discomfort because people are unsure how to interact with someone who radiates depth without overt declarations. Others may mistakenly assume that an INFJ's reserved nature signifies disinterest or emotional distance, leading to an impression of unapproachability. The depth of thought and emotion that INFJs carry can seem enigmatic, leaving peers uncertain whether to engage or retreat. The quiet nature of INFJs hides an internal fortitude that comes from years of introspection and self-reflection. However, when this strength is not expressed through traditional assertiveness, it can be misinterpreted as fragility or lack of leadership. Their method of leading, through influence and empathy rather than loud commands, might be seen as a lack of direction by those who equate leadership with extroversion. Modern society is heavily skewed toward valuing extroversion. In environments where extroverted traits are celebrated, INFJs often feel immense pressure to adapt, which can create internal conflicts and hinder their natural way of relating to the world. INFJs may experience a deep-seated struggle when forced to behave in ways that conflict with their intrinsic nature. They might feel compelled to adopt behaviors that are not authentic to themselves in order to meet societal expectations, resulting in a dissonance that saps energy and self-confidence. The effort required to conform can be draining, leaving INFJs feeling depleted and less inclined to share their true selves with others. The pressure to be outwardly engaging can lead to situations where INFJs are misjudged by peers or supervisors, resulting in missed opportunities or undervaluation of their unique talents. The fear of being perceived as too quiet can trigger anxiety in social settings, reducing the quality of interactions and leading to avoidance behaviors. Constantly battling these external pressures may prevent INFJs from exploring their full potential, as they divert energy toward meeting external standards rather than cultivating internal growth. The world is a busy, noisy place, and for INFJs, constant stimulation can be overwhelming. Their heightened sensitivity means that environments rich in stimuli can quickly lead to sensory and emotional overload. In bustling social settings or chaotic work environments, INFJs can become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of external input. Continuous exposure to loud, crowded, or emotionally charged situations can lead to chronic stress, resulting in burnout and a retreat into solitude. To preserve their energy and maintain mental clarity, INFJs often withdraw into themselves, which, while necessary, can be misinterpreted as a lack of engagement or disinterest. While solitude is essential for recharging, excessive withdrawal can exacerbate feelings of isolation and reinforce the perception that INFJs are disconnected from others. Finding the right balance between needed alone time and meaningful social interaction is a constant challenge, as too much isolation can further alienate them from potential connections. Overstimulation-induced withdrawal may lead INFJs to miss valuable interactions, contributing to a cycle where the fear of overwhelm prevents them from engaging, and their withdrawal is then seen as a lack of interest. INFJs are known for their idealism and high personal standards. This pursuit of perfection, while driving them to achieve great things, can also be a significant source of internal strife. The relentless drive for perfection means that even minor setbacks can feel catastrophic. The fear of making mistakes can lead to excessive rumination, where INFJs become trapped in a cycle of overthinking and indecision. This fear may prevent them from taking necessary risks that could lead to growth and innovation, as the potential for failure looms large in their minds. INFJs often hold themselves to impossibly high standards, resulting in a harsh inner critic that magnifies every perceived flaw or misstep. This constant internal barrage of criticism can erode self-esteem and foster a persistent sense of inadequacy. When INFJs are overly critical of themselves, they may project these expectations onto others, leading to strained relationships and the perception that they are unapproachable or judgmental. Building deep, meaningful relationships is a core desire for INFJs, yet the nature of modern social interactions often hinders this goal. In many social and professional environments, conversations tend to be fleeting and surface level, which can be particularly frustrating for INFJs who crave depth. The absence of genuine connection in casual interactions can leave INFJs feeling misunderstood and isolated. This superficiality creates a barrier that prevents INFJs from sharing their inner thoughts and emotions, further reinforcing a sense of isolation. One of the most complex challenges for INFJs is managing the constant internal battle between deep reflection and the need for decisive action. INFJs naturally spend a great deal of time analyzing their thoughts, emotions, and surroundings. While this introspection is a source of insight, it can also lead to analysis paralysis. The tendency to overanalyze can result in hesitancy and a delay in making decisions, which in turn can lead to missed opportunities. The fear of not making the perfect decision may cause INFJs to second-guess themselves, reducing their ability to act swiftly and confidently. While deep reflection is valuable, it must eventually give way to action. The challenge lies in finding the right moment to move from contemplation to execution. Learning to trust one's intuition and take decisive action, even when uncertainty remains, is a critical skill that many INFJs must develop. Without taking action, the insights gained through reflection remain theoretical. This stagnation can lead to frustration and a sense of unfulfilled potential. Beyond internal struggles, INFJs face a significant external challenge in the form of societal misconceptions and stereotypes about introversion and sensitivity. At the heart of the INFJ experience is their profound empathy, a quality that enables deep connections but also comes with a set of complex challenges. INFJs have a remarkable capacity to absorb the emotions of others. While this can foster a compassionate and nurturing presence, it often results in an unintentional burden. Constantly taking on the emotional weight of those around them, INFJs may feel overwhelmed and drained, leading to withdrawal as a means of self-preservation. Balancing empathy with the need to protect one's own emotional well-being can be difficult. When boundaries blur, INFJs may find it hard to distinguish between their own feelings and those of others. The combination of empathy and deep emotional processing can create a dynamic where others feel both supported and scrutinized. Because INFJs see the best and worst in people, they may inadvertently set unspoken expectations that others find intimidating or hard to live up to. When their empathetic insights are not acknowledged or reciprocated, INFJs might internalize criticism, further deepening the gap between them and those around them. Each of these challenges does not exist in isolation, rather, they intersect and amplify one another. The misinterpretation of quiet confidence, societal pressure to conform, sensory overload, perfectionism, relationship struggles, internal indecision, external stereotypes, and the burden of empathy all contribute to a cumulative effect. This intricate web of challenges not only shapes the everyday experiences of INFJs but also forms the backdrop against which their unique strengths, and the potential for intimidation, are revealed. The interplay of these factors means that even a small misunderstanding can trigger a cascade of emotional reactions, reinforcing the perception of INFJs as enigmatic or intimidating. The combined weight of these challenges often leads to a self-reinforcing cycle, where feelings of isolation and misunderstanding beget further withdrawal, making it increasingly difficult for INFJs to break through the barriers that separate them from others. The first step towards transforming the intimidating aura into a relatable strength is to embrace the duality of the INFJ personality. Recognizing that the same qualities can be both a gift and a challenge empowers INFJs to harness their strengths consciously. Regular practices such as mindfulness and reflective journaling can help INFJs understand the origins of their intense energy and learn how to modulate it. By finding a middle ground between complete withdrawal and overwhelming intensity, INFJs can communicate their depth without alienating others. A key strategy for mitigating the unintended intimidation is the development of clear emotional boundaries. This involves learning when to engage and when to step back, ensuring that interactions remain healthy and constructive. INFJs can benefit from training in assertive communication to express their needs and limits clearly, reducing misunderstandings. Creating structured time for introspection can help prevent emotional burnout and ensure that interactions are more deliberate rather than reactive. The INFJ door slam, while a protective mechanism, is often misunderstood. By reframing it as an essential tool for maintaining emotional balance, INFJs can help others understand its purpose. Explaining that the door slam is a method of preserving mental and emotional energy, rather than a personal rejection, can mitigate its negative perception. After employing this defense, INFJs should take time to reflect on the experience, using it as a learning opportunity to improve future interactions. To counteract feelings of intimidation, INFJs must actively work on building authentic relationships where their depth is seen as a strength rather than a barrier. Focusing on one-on-one interactions or small groups can foster deeper, more meaningful connections that appreciate the INFJ's true nature. Joining groups that value introspection and deep discussion can provide a supportive environment where INFJs feel understood and accepted. The lofty ideals that can intimidate others can also be channeled into a powerful force for change. By translating their internal visions into actionable goals, INFJs can inspire others rather than alienate them. Engaging in projects that align with their idealistic values allows INFJs to demonstrate the practical benefits of their unique perspective. Sharing their journey and challenges through mentoring can help demystify the INFJ experience and build bridges with those who might feel intimidated. Artistic and creative pursuits are a natural outlet for the intense emotions INFJs experience. These forms of expression not only provide personal catharsis but also serve as a means to connect with others on a deep level. Whether it's writing, painting, or music, creative endeavors allow INFJs to translate complex inner worlds into accessible, relatable forms. Working with others on creative projects can dissolve the perceived barriers of intimidation, fostering an environment of shared expression and mutual respect. A reliable, understanding support system is crucial for INFJs to navigate their dual nature. Cultivating relationships with individuals who truly understand the INFJ psyche can provide much-needed emotional reassurance. Constructive feedback from these trusted sources can help INFJs refine how they express themselves, ensuring that their quiet intensity becomes a bridge rather than a barrier. Finally, the journey of personal growth is ongoing. INFJs should see every interaction as an opportunity to learn more about themselves and refine their approach to communication and connection. Tools like reflective journaling, therapy, or mindfulness practices enable INFJs to continually evaluate their behavior and adjust their strategies for interacting with the world. By establishing small, manageable objectives for personal and social growth, INFJs can gradually transform any intimidating qualities into universally admired strengths. In conclusion, the paradox of INFJs, being both deeply empathetic and inadvertently intimidating, stems from the very qualities that define them. Today, we explored how the profound introspection, emotional depth, and visionary ideals of INFJs can sometimes create an aura that overwhelms others. However, by embracing self-awareness, developing healthy boundaries, and transforming idealism into inspirational leadership, INFJs can harness their natural intensity as a source of strength rather than a barrier. The journey involves reframing misunderstood behaviors, such as the door slam, and leveraging creative expression and authentic connections to bridge the gap between internal depth and external relationships. Key takeaways include: recognizing that quiet confidence is not a sign of weakness but an indicator of profound inner strength. Learning to balance intense introspection with effective communication and emotional boundaries. Embracing the duality of the INFJ personality to transform potential intimidation into inspirational leadership. As INFJs work to refine their approach, they can create an environment where their true selves are both celebrated and understood. The path may be challenging, but every step taken toward authentic self-expression not only enhances personal growth but also enriches the lives of those around them. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Do you resonate with the idea that INFJs can intimidate others without trying? Have you experienced or witnessed the power of quiet intensity in your own life? Share your thoughts, experiences, and strategies in the comments below. Let's build a supportive community where every INFJ feels empowered to transform their inner strength into positive impact. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Psych IQ for more deep dives into personality psychology and personal development. Check out our other videos to learn more about harnessing your unique strengths and overcoming challenges. Your voice matters. Let it be heard, and let's keep exploring the fascinating dynamics of the human psyche together. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the INFJ paradox. Remember, while quiet intensity may sometimes intimidate, it also holds the key to extraordinary leadership and meaningful connection. Until next time, stay introspective, keep growing, and let your inner light shine.